Eyo abusia mame mamu akwaba embra Dr. Ren Politics so edi die mu a oba na wabomode na wa share video no ye betwetwe nkomo enti unya baso a na wa share video mame nchia me yanu mewo Dr. Ren Politics so Facebook so me mamu nyina makwaba Dr. Ren TV YouTube so me mamu nyina mo akwaba sanso ena subscribe wa Dr. Ren TV a bomode na subscribe mame and Dr. Ren Politics on Facebook, follow ya follow mami. Sanso ana Dr. Ren me page ankasa wombuji afina mensa akami page no. Tino bomodi ana follow ye betwetwe nkomo ye bedin nkomo asemna ye di asemna menyaba betena sia na se unua mosomfo me de asem de ena asem a me de nam no nso no wo man Ghana ho asem. Enti bomodin na tena ase nya aso na etie me nsem a me de nam kosefa wo man Ghana ho. Menya ka cho so wo man ne de obi ka cho se menye politics and ipakro no wo dada wo sisi wo. What you say to wo man Ghana ne de we have to do politics. Everything politics we have to do it. Do not be afraid. Say yes politics the dirty game untina. E be enye politics wo mo boa. Wo person mu wia wa wo say politics dirty game. Amima Nana Takra Akwaba. Nana Pacho, any dear to say Sanso na the beautiful Roberta Omarenso Michiao Memao Akwaba. Busia will hear me ever YouTube and so on. Nana Michiao, Anefi Ransford, so Michiao. Dr. Ren, me page that danos me who's a nipa eyeball a year 9 already. It also bad, but say something. Na me acknowledge your presence ewo eye dwumedi kase yi so ye betwetwe nkomo ye bedi nkomo for my Ghana home send ye tie bia no we speak truth to power asem bi asi asem kase nso ba aya mo ye nkaye ene Captain Smart Captain Smart am se mu no wo TV so a check kakra Captain Smart no watotu bia ma MPP fo e de asem bebre na akoba GJ Ghana Journalism Association for President Eddie Nanwa to assembly mu a or say Captain Smart dia wodi atem or radio so TV so no say ehwe no motwe na so Stoneboy so eja ohun so awie eye gimpa wonya second class upper why ade enti ene was say or I the Ashaiman seat 2028 obe contesting as a parliamentary candidate ewa Ashaiman. It is Stoneboy say Ashaiman for bim munya ready or person ko parliament. Sanso na metete say Samini enso so person ko parliament or also so person ko contest wo one of the northern regions will be. But teso so say eja so hwe nkofo person ko parliament they say the musicians no be ko parliament o nobu mi wakwaba Kwame obuo si mema akwaba na ye radio mechia afrakoma nana ama mechia wo Emmanuel Bashiru from Liberia mechia wo megidi se ohun de do kodu Liberia bia no bo ade enka ho no bo ho ban na shine wo Ghana dimu den shanya wo dia Stoneboy or see 2028 obe contesting parliamentary seat ewa Ashaiman enim say Ora Kwame A+ Gomua Central de obewini Gomua Central obewini A+ obewini and enti omashase MPP ni NDC fo ashase a omo attack no cry and most of Gomua Central MPP ni NDC fo no omangasa makwakoka Kwame A+ team no and omo bo adwuma wonye busy ti A+ nso Gomua Central oba Asante Achim North nso so a ye wo Ohene Kwame Frimpong. Ohene Kwame Frimpong obi a medical onfani ni agro. Ohene Kwame Frimpong you be a oboa Ghana for the youth. Oboa wo papa. Okwa Asante Achim North nso a oye nneoma akese ewo ho. Nneoma a oye no wo ho no enye easy. For over 15 years and we investing in Asante Achim North. Enye easy helping the poor, the needy, the vulnerable, for Janka or Yadia. Until no so you heard him say or Beko. Now we're winning. Samson na Oko Wasa Easter, ye wo ye nua afun. Third force of one na mbo watch them no. Third force na man for say ye adwuma. No na me watch them no. Third force of one na me watch them. You see a new movement na e ba no. E no no emu edu. Preparation na na ahya ase 20 years ase from 2024 akopim 2028 32 we will take over. E wona abom say MPP ni NDC no e be ye enhye da nya akono because third force na na ewomu. Ma me nchia me nuanom NDC fo amu ase me ma mo akwa aba me nuanom MPP fo so me mo akwa aba na eye CPP fo ni other people nyina ora John Gaze mi chia wo kusi kankam mi chia wo afi we dey him say 2024 election dey da ope face John Mahama be win obi enim John Mahama be win afi we da ope face John Mahama be win so o man ni yedine because MPP for some of the strategies and they be breaking 8 now. Anyway, yentie the Stone Boy can we are call.
Not almost a day.
You're very brilliant.
You're very day.
Brilliant. My deans, my lectures, because I did public administration and governance. Boy, I ain't playing. Look at your MP. Oh gosh. Look at your MP. Look at your MP.
For which constituency?
Yeah. Look at your MP.
Baby girl.
Number one fan, the wife. Number one fan. I like the lady. The way she's very supportive.
Untie me no mamba ankwase shoot tantan bi akasa me pepe parliament scale me customize no me di crown me shoot and parliament. What you talking about? And a customized suit.
So we are in 2024. And are we talking 2028?
28.
28.
I ain't playing about it.
Okay.
It's the 8.
The incoming MP.
What are you talking about?
Constituency winning ball, yes.
Simon is my base.
Okay. Not almost a day.
And you will say Ashaiman in the base 2028 the MPP ni NDC for when you're ready Emma a Stone Boy or call Ashaiman or call contest as a young member of parliament. Now we are doing my 2028 and Wahinia Abrabe Yipuma or Kwemana Yadi and Yachre and Zama one of the places na Yabomodiana Yakwako contest. Anyway, we'll be safe means me member Stone Boy reading, but anyway, easy for Yemfa Stone Boy the end to answer. Now Yem call Captain Smart Asama. Tie.
Shall what to Abama MPP away a bois. I want to repeat this statement. The ticket of Baumia Napo. Otu abama wama wo ya boa wonnim nyansa wadwen da fam ye tietia so apeche no apro asai enyesa wonye nipa o wo ye nipa me do me bu me ni so me kondo na emmom no wo ye sa sa obi ndo oman a onye nipa oyekwasea se obindo omanya onye nipa oye beast aboa
eti a friend is saying 2024 the NDC ebefa preparation no third force ya no ewo form but yenu anoma yeko independent candidate the omo preparation in mood Bodu pa tie bompa say anya beko akodwo parliament ni nya be independent parliamentary candidate parliamentarians be at least yenya ibinya be miensa. I know say Mame Sabai is saying the truth hurts but no credit here. I speak on fact. I don't manufacture stories here. If I have kasa, I'm talking based on fact. And the fact of the matter is that 2024 NDC is going to win the election. Even some of my MPP people are not happy. But we all know clearly that this election, 7 December, a year then, NDC will win. and I'm being honest with you. Now, the only thing is NDC has to work hard because I know the campaign strategies are MPP. Now, Ghana for no, one of the things is you refi at the end. Say, we check Uma Ghana ni Sempoa, in come dino. Now, man is Sempoa. The rebe feed here was share no for 10 years. The rebe feed. At the moment, at that particular moment, and then come dino no man is you no no. Oman is you no money. The rebe feed say wo obi ahwe no 8 years. At the NPP no at this particular election there, womude sika babe to adwene. Yes, because sika no wie bi pa. Sa 40 something million na e kan say sisi da pa emfa nkote odo na amu no. Sa sika na wo ho a womude be ye campaign. One number 2, the kudi enti omofa napo. Say napo be ye running mate no napo no wo sika no. No call education ministry on sika no woni nsem. And waba energy ministry so sika nso woni nsem. It is sika when you free energy and education ministry no the be campaign. And no, that is where the fear is. Say Ghana for area konkofi, and then they will vote according to a year almost setting present tense. Sending almost setting tier. And now me catch will say already no more to turn machines and the amount MFDCs. And they will be a Ghana every constituency be all the 276 constituencies, 276 now. The only thing is in Parliament we have 275 constituency MPs and the war. 76 no Santro Kofi Akpafu Lolobi Likpeno say komutiminya parliamentarian called parliamentar and ka no there were 276 parliamentarians. But then I'm saying Kufuado when Peninsula Momenya parliamentarian anchor parliament in Tino or Mohono dear, you need parliament for 4 good years, how many parliamentarian. Eti Menowoka say MPP for up the top machines. Eja, one more day Babe Modian said on the supply. There were all the 276 constituencies. No, it will some start roads. On Baba ya kwine. Seriously. Eti one when ya obi wa the crass when you say the efidia besiwo ye dwi kwan no na obefa so a one when ya na okwakoto aba abma di pakro no a eja oye adwuma no. But the way no de e se Ghana for mote ase se omo de ba bedada amadwene omo de ba beto madwene enya de a moto aba ne mo a ombe toa akwan ne ye ukọ a friend is saying baby the deputy finance minister wu ye a saa no mkoye wo ukọ a friend is saying asin south asin north omo digidi kogu wo ekoye so mo ye kwan omo to aba no a NPP elusu ye ano wudwane ye ano mo kwosesa wo machines because amanfo anto aba na amawo. And into NDC no, it's a political party be so more money yet thing. Because these people no the sika and they be talk Ghana for adwene. But I hope say Ghanaians are true freedom fighters, education, my videos, face the country, demonstrations, we're sure say they encourage the people to vote out this particular government. The reason why I want MPP out is simple. The corruption is beyond the mind. Womoba corruption no is beyond nipa adwene ne ntiase so. Womoba they've really crippled our economy. And that is the reason why I want the MPP out. When it comes to the education, but it's not enough to justify that particular corruption. And that is why I want to see a change of government and see say if John Mahama Biba and now Alan Kojo Chairman Team Biba and now Cheddar Etimi Ba, they can punish these people for us. Now, aminchia eye papistic na aminchia eye na ana eja yenuanu mu amaba monso eye Eric emo akwaba ahwene pankasa michia. Now yentie Captain Smart asem akokan ya edi asem bebre aba. Now before I become captain the end so no mesa bo audio ni bi. I think say about a month ago or so, yeah, freedom fighters, yeah, program be, and I was in David a year page so, and I think say I was talking about Obi, a friend of a year Kwame Sefa Kayi, and how diabolically no, or mobomodia a tune futrugu Ghana for any. Now my Ghana for no madrim yember no didi say, my Ghana na ye timono, a two political parties pet. And into chinchina China, the wire dear the MPP for it is Ghana for woman po or more to about one to my MPP. And I told you a choir mufaswa, one more a year now more push the agenda on the news a year front pages, news a year papers. Now one of your masanso I print a year friend is saying on radio, TV, all because they want to push an agenda for MPP. You see, Ghana for the moon him say a kufuado emra no ye MP no. Na owonkofo a ohwe wo mo. Na owonkofo a no yi ni bottom sika. Edi tua o school fees. Ohwe wo mo yere, ehwe wo mo ma, ehwe wo mabusua. Ebi ye Kwame Sefa Kayi. Ebi ye Paul Adomochiri. Ebi ye the Dankwa Institute boys no. Ye said that hand pick them from universities. And ye did be mobile UK. Ye did move call USA. And ye share woman, and ye mom saba back to Ghana, and we push the agenda of Akufo-Addo Mabusia. And ye won't call for bebre no a te Ghana, ye radio presenters, but school fees no were paid by Akufo-Addo and Ken Ofori-Atta. School fees no was financed by Ken Ofori-Atta and Akufo-Addo. And you for bit say Obia, of course St. John's ye and the bar a year a friend is saying Aberdeen. And Obeko School of Scotland. It was being financed by these MPP people. Sano Mutie. It is almost now no more can someone. We NDC near do not expect them to talk for NDC. Oh, trans now NDC near now ye a year third force we a cheddar follower. We a Alan Kojo chairman team follower. Don't expect these a year media no these people no to speak for you. No, they will never do it because as I would say already no, they have been compromised because enya Akufo-Addo mo a enko obi no ko ntumi ntu kwan mbe mu abrochire enya Akufo-Addo mo ankasa Kwame Sefa Kayi mo enko munya sa opportunity no what you say eniti say we follow conversation wo Ghana no pa there are some people who are say we tie wo mo you are just wasting your time so you are listening to them for them to give you an objective opinion obua they will never give you the objective opinion. What they will do is say, assembly beton no more can, or make in a way be at the end of the day, no say MPP I bonnet cranwa, or make also, oh, MPP the enyemum, but alternatively is scary. It is a uti or moncomonwa, and commodity now say, oh, MPP the enye, but enya no mianko fa NDC ma. Now, why are you saying say enye mianko fa NDC ma? What you to me say wangasa one yet? And this is what you say. Why are you pushing the Ghanaian to vote for you? Already, we see one person one yet, but the alternative no, and I will say, worse than yours. Why? It's because they know clearly say any alternative ban. So, mia mania, check Ghana for bebre no ide, yet Akufo-Addo mo for bebre ide atum. What you say? And that is the scary part. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is not a saint. He has never been a saint. Open one Ghanaian politician who is not trustworthy, who is not a person with character, who exhibit buffoonery, who exhibit, empty mind, empty head. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. But you see, The politics of today, you know. Akwakwa said the person who shouts the most, the person who can attack, the person who can insult, and a so many position. You go MPP more. A lot of these people, no, I know me, chairman for no, not because so much dream. There is some ideas to be on the bar. So about the two up no so. That's a Ghana for you follow purposefully. We can come out of poverty and this because omu sikabi, omu diatembi, it will shall bro nyamwa, utimus almost style near, all about impuetra, all about attack, all about insult. What do you say? On other political parties. Not because they say yen to abamom no more nim dia no be change the narrative. And that is the reason why for me, Matina say, mashan your mouse and no. Allowing the MPP to break the 8 means to say we are allowing the MPP to break Ghana. And that is the truth. Let us not kid ourselves. Let us not joke. Because if we continuously hand over power again to this MPP government, what Ghana Yebewuni said, Ghana Krono Ebebo. And it is the truth. Look, many of these so-called soldiers are it's all because they are just waiting for a change of government. And whichever political party or pressure because the pressure no and yet so wababenya president to pressure na Ghana for come na Ghana for come under MPP no. It is a Jomama nebe renew. Se ala kojo chemantio se cheda se Kofi Krantio se wanyo obe facing the route of Ghanaians because Ghana for akuma no yede sorry. Now yentie asemwa eye ora a friend of Kwame Nkrumah Tikese oye program bi ewo eye OKFM. Now program no ye ni na say MPP from payinfo bi to talk Ghana for ye japade ye nsase omo fun Ghana properties are in the name of Ghana Kwame Nkrumah Jima ye no any ahemfofo no tena ase a or the two omanim say ye pese ye Jimon nsase ne de project impuntundwuma de ma wo man Ghana no any MPP for buy omo to talk a japade omo fun Ghana a japade enti Kwame Nkrumah Tikese e the same way to the platform so or kind on a radio station or yeah so we are na say abrantie bi to USA or friend no would na tem poto say Nkrumah Tikese ensuan free Kwame Sefa Kayi. Now obviously how can obia or no extra na adwene ususu say already a chintin atwan onko suan free obia ususu already and am so no or yet trained a year career journalist for MPP Tino. Some year bonnet crown would Timmy camp because the moment of Baba Cano, a Kufwad will publish it, the soup and anybody. It yet here, as some no course yet. Oh, Mama, I think, say, 1 minute.
Type of knowledge I espouse here. Can't do that. The type of knowledge I espouse here. Can't do that. Nonsense. Your semi-illiterate behavior on air. Foolish man. We must put them to where they belong. Foolish man. We must put them to where they belong. Me too, said will be on me. Obi a na dwuma. Ene ne Jimmy you know. Na ye ko na kwasem hunu no mo sam fun no Jimmy.
Ke ade se nke yesi. E ka me akwes.
Enti se wutie asem na Nkrumah e ka no a. Obaso o kire se we are journalists, we now sorry say they are buying a cano. And yeah, then now a buying a fankofo to come and attack you. Me, I speak my mind. Let me tell you something. Recently, you see Dr. Baumia Bahasi, so Ghanaian community were invited. Say Ebeshia Baumia. And I went. When I went, no, me ko premises so. Na me tisen go because so Dr. Ren Ebano, or NDC ni mumpamo no. Timi na ma edin. Mateo, ba ma edin. Unse ekrom ha say na yet no. Ye de mra na ye adwuma. Otiase. And I'm so fine boy gentleman. But when you're gentleman, sir, when you attack me, and yeah, I'm a lion. Me call Remono. Not already me who say a man for so about more demonstration. If me NDC for me a Ghana for, and almost a demonstrating. So on my Ghana and my I was invited by His Excellency Papu Swankma, the ambassador. Said membrana me metina a job on Nasibi. Now question you or me a day. Number me bisa. So I'm make oh MPP ni or MPP ni. It means say MPP for any NDC for no any Ghana for no more demonstration outside no. I said a friend said they were both mad mouthing each other. So did you atem. So I know be security for no be by so you say we NDC ni. And I'm say young fan say the woke asem the NDC ni no no credit. A dear naka obey pamamiana. So I say enye NDC fontini ya and I'm say kona kokin kind invitation is say Baumia meet Ghanaian community. Yankasa Baumia meet MPP party members. Naka MPP party members I will not be here. It's more can be na politicians no be Papa penyu so papa penyu wa body singing na efu edwene at least I say wo dwene oti obi krom abrochire oti abrochire a wonu se conservative time am so amanfo demonstration anopawiane anajo ukọ central land na demonstration koso sa when you obi krom oti usoro na pa won fa bucket nkonsu man konsu Ghana no aye peni yi no abegina be say o be defend the MPP wa say you Krasniana. And me started serving Kasa. And then I saw a year MP before Cabo by Famo, any a year MPs, ni ministers, ni be a mobile so leave and make it come. Dr. Ren, leave and me be former MPP man. I say no day MPP, they talk against us, but allow him make it come. I'm so saying for any cancer be so some people no be wa or politics, not say I didn't know put the I'm not here to come and defend John Mahama because John Mahama on 12 years might be defending no. But say MPP, as soon as MPP I have every right to talk and criticize because I'm a Ghanaian. I'm a stakeholder. When I want TSC and I would defend him because for. But say can TSC who is stakeholder as a Ghanaian. Now also Ghana will chefa more. You will always fight and defend Ghana. Why should I support MPP at this particular time? Tell me. Let it make sense to me. Ebi a mementiasie. Se wo de woni nyansa ma mentiasie. De kudi entia $1. Na eye 4 cedi 20 pesos. O si yen to abama entia John Mahama. No oye incompetent. Na ene $1 na 16 cedis. We say I should help you break the 8. What do na ye adwuma? What do no eye adwuma? So I said if you are a journalist and you want to be objective and express your mind that, oh, you should not, we will talk truth to Ghanaians. And none of you can stop us. Where the friend here shall grown as you. Because you know, ballot paper. You know, presidential candidates, any parties are ballot paper. Then we can share our ideas and tell Ghanaians. But for MPP, they need, they have to go and sit somewhere. And that is the truth. Akufo-Addo no kra wa musuna jom eye Baumia. Akufo-Addo no amo say why politics 40 years wako school Oxford. Onumpo wa muso na Baumia. Tell me Akufo-Addo no what the politics mu yatena politics woni fie yaka nsam gu nasum wono kra wa ehusu na eye Bawumia in any way e dey na Akufo-Addo ka kire for Bawumia. Akufo-Addo told every Ghanaian say the reason why our Bawumia eba enim tino woman disrespected the laws of MPP and breaking the laws of MPP. Our Bawumia eba yene say Dr. Muhammad Bawumia was an economic wastegate me bwana. Ni yiri Samira ebe kacha ese ni kunu ye economic wastegate. So tell me, how come say under an economic wastegate? Under an economic wastegate, $1 is 16 cedis. And you are telling me, say, I should vote for him. You are mad. You are just insane. Why do you need Juma? So if Captain Smart sit on TV and says, Ghana need be over to Obama MPP, no, I didn't need Juma. I FB minute Ajuni. FB no minute Ajuni. Because what do you need Juma? Na say $1 near 4 cedi 20 pesos. Na mo si yan 20 asan kofo no ma $1 ne call 4 cedi 20 pesos. Na say $1 near 16 cedis. Just do the mathematics. 4 times 4 you say. Just do the mathematics. Nenti ene yete wa mo obi aba. Amo onu wa yesi onu de oba $1 no mpo no. And kanya mudi muma $1 ninjina 4 cedi 20 pesos. Wani unu samo baye, mo anfa bia nka ho. Mo nso amanyi bia mfirim ti mo kra de mo baye, mo anya hwe yate ase. Then you come and tell us say we should help MPP break 8. Na say a journalist awo no boa mama mo wini power. Awo no so kan sam akese de to John Mahama so no. Ene wono wahu ni nyansa say there be I need to speak truth and rectify the wrongs. I need to correct it. Mosimu the GJ if abase yen sake Captain Smart free na dwumem na Captain Smart wo ha adwene enti media general for munyi free wo na eyese mo sake no man sake ne dia enti yentan na nse yehunu Captain Smart say or media general because eye pressure no wo say eyese chinchine twan yen sake Captain Smart. Now, you see the Captain Smart Kayi.
Afeti. Shall we to Obama MPP? We are boa. I want to repeat this statement. The ticket of Bawumia Napo. We to Obama we are boa. Unimiansa. What drain the fem? Ye tia so a pecheno a pro. Asay and yes I win any power we any pa me do me boo me ni so me kondo na emom no we yes sir obindo omanya onye nipa oye kwase a sir obindo omanya onye nipa oye beast aboa
chame dia boni ewum asama Captain Smart Kayi dia na ye boni wum dia na entwaye dia na enye ka kire me MPP for mon kan kire me na mo dia mo feel say mo ye nipa sen John Mahama mo ana mo feel say mo ye nipa sen Atame Osmo ana mo dia mo feel say mo ye nipa sen Kwame Nkrumah mo ana mo dia mo feel say mo ye nipa na Captain Smart koswa cement in the name of say Yebabesi Cathedral. Sa cement ni kam sure say sa sika no nko betimi dia mane maame de esi ni dan bi. Ananka sa sika no betimi dia kwakwa kwahwe enyankama bi. Enko betimi dia aboa nkofo a te say the Dr. Ren ene me supporters ebo modern eboa eye maamefo ne merwafo wa nziman. Ahene pankasa owura Henry Jemfimo eye friend saying Philida Manfo yet minua eye maame sabamu. Look, it is not easy. This government almost says we are corrupt. We are wicked. What pasi ya kani sembiye? What pasi ya kani sembiye? Obi ana adwini nya adwuma na beto Obama MPP. At this particular moment, it is the truth. Yeah, call IMF. And the China no man IMF pacho. Pa Germany chow. Pa China for chow. Pa friend saying, British for chow say, oh, IMF near Quaco Dibusian. Mumpa chow my na China for GN2. Na your credit ratings in your mano. Na yen chance na Mumbai na yen to me. What it? What the Muslim war, nim dearful. More educated ones, academicians. More PhD holders. When a mama PhD no crano, and one for so crano, a man for respectable. Because what is the importance of education when you cannot use it to take your people out of poverty? What is the importance of the knowledge when you cannot apply it? What is the importance of the knowledge? Tell me. Let's be honest to ourselves. Yemubino. Yes, can say, oh, let things be done better than the NDC. We're expecting something to be better than the NDC. Oh, yes. John Mahama had his own faults. That is the reason why Ghanaians voted against him in 2016. What the mobile. Anya hwe kra na se wanya hwe ama wase kra no aja anya kra no ye bibi kakra bi na Ghana fo hu mo de mo ba ya mo ma ene mo ma na mo wo mo nyina no ekufo ado ma no a ne mama akoma 5 ni nyina esono ma amefo no de enye hwe ye mfa nka asem ya te ase ne kwate ano ye ne de nti woni mama akoma 5 ene wo ma 5 ya te ase. Glory be to God. Sa kwada mako 5 ni nyina so ene wo mu nyina so alatafo ne di wo mo enye se Ghana fo mpo mema ne di wo mo alatafo mema ne di wo mo no wo ware kwada ni nyina ana kwada ne nso wie sika ne de kwa alata ana Ghana ni no otikrum ho ne ho kire no Akufo-Addo buy $6 million. John Nkrumah Edwina restaurant awamo $6 million. Now tell me, make it make sense to me. Ejuma be na John Nkrumah here within GSA otiminya $6 million to open a restaurant. Let's be honest to ourselves. These people are thieves. Call them by their names. Call them by their names. Make Kana will share a video, no, and you say you are only keeping the food to yourself. Share the video and return. Let's speak truth to the Ghanaian. These people came in the name of saying they know it all. These people came and gave us a sense of hope. Yeah, buy a better fuel also. I never said that. What is America? What is John America? Fuel. So, what is the prices of fuel today? And Russia-Ukraine war gave COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine war gave Ghanaians $33 billion. Do you know $33 billion? Do you know 33 billion US dollars? How many your friends say regions and your own Ghana? Now you're 10 and I'm this 6 back out. 16 regions. Give each region $1 billion US dollars and see Ghana and transform here. Provide $1 billion US dollars and each region. Say you yuma. Who the 1 billion market na farmer deform here, ebumia farmers, ebumia friend saying technocrats, na omon fine saying. So what do you find ye bibi mi. You people came and collapsed Ghana's economy. Mubaya na mukoko je bosia bo na mubaya kenke party. Enya mu anka menim se mo na mosim ani e bi. Mo de mo ye nkurasefo. Ba Ghana fo no won tinsem bia se Akufo-Addo no mo ye nkurasefo. Ye ka nkurasefo awo. Omo monim bie ye. Omo pe ne ko bosia bo e ba betu party. Hey. Abena ni sika. Oko support wo koji sika. Kwa bene free support fie bae no aba ni fie aba be ye party. Adenya okobo bosie free support Richard wo. Se ode kwa ye fish farming. Okoje bosia no wie ya. E free support wa oba fie a wa beto party. Se ne asante kan no. Wa beto party. Anu wa bani nsem o si wa ko school no wo ni nyansan o wo ni die o. We are then a one in dear, a quadjibosia, a bay party. We are crasini. We didn't be a because when you're beer, and Kabano say you are a slave to Nipano or the Bosiane Maono. He who borrows is a slave. A borrower is a slave to the lender. We young crassy fonti. And I'm a dear Bosia buyer, Moton petty. And you are here saying that we should support MPP to break Wunini was say. You better break Wunini was say. And we are going to be honest and brutal. And I'm being honest. We are going to be brutal on you guys because mona Ghana for yenim guase e wo bedwem mon tiase mon ti politics na se kenere Ghana for nkwada ene nam Iraq ene nam Iran ene nam me friend say Cambodia e pedwuma Ghana ni nye lazy o ti sa what is MPB ti baby na wono no woton kolebu powder na so so da ye no be kasa Ghana for eye lazy aka kire sa MP ni so oye crasini ti say Kufu Ado Ghana ni ye lazy ankon kwotena Libya e kura onte so kasa ne maame ne papa ni wo no okwa ye adwuma e kura ye bu no amanfo owu osemekọ e de no okwa akọpe so ade be chi obenya adwuma ye na ne nsa be kona. Can you classify this as such people as lazy people? Oh, yeah, we will move away from taxation to production. How many taxes am I introducing? Maybe some. Maybe some. And all these people, no wonder say majority of your followers are fools. They can't reason. Majority of the MPP followers are just fools. They just follow because of tribal, bigotry, not because of any brains. Because they are fools. What do you say? Then they create certain things in say, oh, as for us, they ever told Russia-Ukraine war be and but Russia-Ukraine war no gave you people money. Now you see having political slaves following them. I was once upon a time a staunch member of the MPP. Everybody will tell you here in London. Everybody in London will tell you. Till date, any function they do, they call me. Because they know I speak the truth. I don't do those kind of, I don't, yes, I may be crop, because me those things, me yet. I can me crop, be my so san crassing your man, Ghana for the be your mom, politician, oh yes, anyway, I won't do it. Because who now can be Kobe? Eya dan bi na ade asa wonya bi muda minya bi muda entidie ben bi edie ben pa bi wona wonya krasini na wona say oh these people are demigod, let me serve them, let me worship them. Who you krasini? Because you don't understand politics. Politics ye dey share ni munyam o ye dey share manfo ne ni munyam. So you will take the people out of poverty. That should be the prime motive of the India make politics. I have to take my people out of poverty. Somebody should be bar. Me man for no emfa bucket, enko chinko sense you. This is politics. Politics is solution. You find solution to the problems. You don't come and compound our problems the more. Umba mekase. Joma amut komo amu de wo ankebe ye wes wagimi enti na Ghana fo anto amasa ajoma hama no ene etoma awodo shemi anhwe Ni unu sampa wuni mi ye. Ni mbo wa mo. Ni kanfo. Ebi a me ka kire mo se Kwame Nkrumah odane mpaso a wo ewo asamado a wo or trying say Ghana ni be breaking a record. That is the greatest honor you can do for your hero is to break their record. Oba ye motorway kra no enso tutu kra no a munhunu nyansa mpo antimi embo modea enso no. Chere me de mo ba ye matimi aye because okay under Akufo-Addo 8 years no this thing is very gargantuan and it has taken Ghanaians out of poverty. Ntiase. Akufo-Addo buy media mean top V8 and bulletproof no mo de. They are afraid of their own people. What makes Akufo-Addo afraid of Ghanaians? Okotena bedwoma ontimi ntina konya Ghana for betena so he wants a special chair. Na Akufo-Addo okra woto ne wrinkled ass. Oto amoamoa. Enso okọ bedwoma he wants say opeso otena say as a king, Arabian lord. He can't even sit on the same and Emra no opeso be president. He was sitting on benches eating kenke. Stretching his tongue like a snake. Our person they swallow kenke and pepper. Today, he doesn't want to even associate himself with the people. This was a man who was just sitting on a bench and eating kenke. And you get people to follow such foolishness, such stupidity. And you see, let me tell you something. A young person can Akufo-Addo who FM po akanya me ya. We na name out so a monkey. The last speeches be a warrior. We na name out say yes, that is Akufo-Addo. And yet he walks around with foolish arrogance. Let me tell you, I respect people. I respect the great British people. I respect the Englishman. You know why? Hey, before they will fool, then their children are well taken care of. Then their people are well taken good care of before they will fool. Broni bi ane buy and the crow. Ne ma edi bucket consio. Uba ye na nka uba brochire no. Ana nke de bucket kwa bontin kwa sensu nka bon nka pipe ano ana ombachi wo e ball return se ko fie. And we say we call people who claim they've gone to Oxford. And yet they cannot use their brains to think, to reason, to take our mothers out of poverty. Let me be honest with you. Some of us are sick and tired of this kind of foolish politics. These politics don't give us respect. When the Ghanaian guy goes to the airport, puts his passport down, look at how I am interrogating him. As if the person is coming from animal kingdom, coming from a farm. As if say where he's coming from, it's a jungle, no rules and regulations. But in the passport, too, no respect. Years ago, before 1957, Ghana, from 57, 58, 59, 60, anywhere the Ghanaian will go, well respected. We should have built upon, not to retrogress. Now the car they call anymore. Now they are two reverse near quiet. You don't understand. Some of us, the number of calls we get. Look, yesterday, one of my friends, very respectable guy, said, "Doc, come to me. Look. My good friend, for him to open his mouth to call me from Ghana and say, "Doc, no, I've not eaten." Or you know, ma, it is so making sure saying you didn't ma bedidi. So, "Doc, ding." if you don't rescue me this evening, it's not somebody obisa bibi keke. Obebisa because or respecting no. As no obebisa you to say, I chire so. This is a person who has shops around Accra. See, you are crying talk. Who be a store? People don't buy nothing. And you man so kofa buy we beka se we beka kofa biem. Na eye exchange rate ni tino. What's up boka? This is a businessman. Businessman. Car crowd ton kra man phone to me. A man for mama talk. Let me tell you something. Who say Kwame say, Doc, I'm taking it personal. When it gets to a time we need to be personal. I wouldn't like to come and sit here and talk bad about my president. That is not my wish. But do you think that the people living in the villages a restaurant $6 million? Sika no mo fan way. E yankofo no omu didi ye we kras no omu sika. Te du maybe I say enso ye ma ye di a gentility ne to nchen. Let's fight for the vulnerable. These people are very wicked. Very, very wicked. And yet we get fools following them. When the entire of the bebreni a DMPP at this time, when the intra, Obum Guasiaphobia DMPP, during the intra. Omo who be say, Seba Umiaba, Omo Subenya BBD. Omo who be say, a friend is saying, Mia Madam Fee, by Matthew Poku Prepe, by vice president, Omo Subenya BBD. Omo hope no. Hope funwe. Hope funwe. Hope and Kofu you may say, oh, you are just a wicked person. What is the bottom line of politics now here? If lives cannot be changed for better, what is the essence of politics here? And a military democracy. You want to say military democratic leaders intertwined. Your president or military a friend is saying a security couples now must occupy positions. The only people who are not suffering under this particular government are the thieves, the family and friends of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. They are the ones not suffering. I'm being honest with you. People who are doing legit business will tell you, my thing. Now business now, who is going to even purchase a new man water? If you are selling something, somebody has to buy it. The person has to unemployment 1.9 million people, and you are telling me I should just come here, sit here, and say Akufo-Addo Pacho will be a new Magana fool, be a new Magana fool. No. I live in Great Britain. Labour Badabe. Now we are less than 2 weeks. Among Fasha say Omo Kasau already. Abina buy when you have some back. Intino who can't grab us wait the moment the time. Already people are talking. They want the best system for their people. Here they are. We want people to just give us anything. And so that anything, they want to give you free education. But they don't take their children to this same free education. They want to give you Agenda 111 hospital. But yet this same call Agenda 111 hospital, they will not take their wives, their girlfriends. They themselves will never go to these same hospitals. And you think that we should come here and dilly-dally and pamper people? When people cannot even say, this particular year, vote for me, and that when you vote for me, I will ensure that myself, my wife, my family, none of my ministers will travel abroad for medical health care. Let me see one minister, a friend is a presidential candidate, the Workers' Assembly. Then I know they are serious to fix the problems of Ghana. If you are serious, these are the things. Your wives, your girlfriends, your children should also, you should also, a friend is saying, go to the same hospitals. I'm going to sing Ghana for the 2 Abama mono. Why is it that some of them are Akufo-Addo yarea? No, a far presidential jet to come to Nanka Uncle Hospital. Wouldn't need was say, and as Uncle Conasi, a hospital. What about the villager? What about the person who lives in the rural area? Or also yari Uncle? Onye Ghanaian, is he or she not a stakeholder of the great country called Ghana? Who is different? Is Akufo-Addo not the number one public servant? He's not public lord. He's a public servant. Some who follow foolishly. Let me tell you, I've got one guy here, MPP, 2018-19. Youth organizer, young boy, very vibrant, well-educated, Cambridge boy, very brilliant boy, MPP, schooled at Cambridge. A friend said, come for an interview. He said, Doc, I'm not going to come. I'm saying, oh, why? And no, I cannot come and defend corruption. My political party is now corrupt. I don't know what I'm going to come and sit down in front of you and say that it's going to make sense. So I cannot come. I'm sorry. This is somebody who knows, yes, he has a conscience. Because and he knows what goes on. And they begged him to talk for. He resigned, said, no, the position I'm there, I don't want it again. Let me tell you something. This is a young guy whose parents left here to come to Ghana on holidays. Road accident. Mercedes Benz, tipper truck, papa ni weird. Bad roads. And you think such a person will just come and always defend the political party? No. We're losing him, and the papa. Dakro. You free abroad, you go holidays. And you think people should pamper Akufo-Addo? You continue pampering Akufo-Addo. Some of us need it. Yem pamper. Or just yem pamper. And that kind of foolish comparison. Hey, and I'm a na Ghana for one chere woman. On say, you won't call for you a brabo. I say, I saw my dream. No, you did. And by now, cry the uncle for the and get the mom, Elon Musk, not the experiment. Oh, we use so I didn't the experiment. Oh, the artificial intelligence. No, you imagine the computer na fra more because as no mutis no one tiasi. Oh, my time now, which I won't tell Akufo-Addo time is I won't tell ba. Into my bisa wa modern san say. Same with me fee. Na accommodate me. Does it mean say na ya mensa unsu a unsu wuti ufie kusonko no unsu accommodate one? When you have gold, diamond, bauxite, manganese, maybe sir. Me ni biu, me free Singapore. Me ni gold, me ni diamond, me ni bauxite. Me kura me ni hwe na accommodate me. Ene me ma. Wo gold, diamond, bauxite, manganese, wo accommodate wo ma. There's something wrong. There's a white no enya adwuma. Because adwene na eya adwuma. Enya se accommodate wo ma. It's as simple as that. Ishmael Nkrumah Tikese. It's as simple as that. Sometimes I am more dreaming former politicians. I am only mama more team crazy or more chilling woman. We are Ghana Nina, we are who follow politics at home. Don't think for the leaders who think for the mobile for no mammy manua or ba shawo because employment. A friend is a human nicrum to no basha womu do HIV need toss or jinema womo. Don't think for the leaders because they don't think about you. Leader Ben Edwin. I go for the Ben Edwin. But Jimmy one, and yan a mamuani. Say, I go for the Jimmy one, and yan a mamuani. Or Jimmy one, Uber memuono. And they won't top a 9 years as 11 years. Deng Xiaoping took 700 million people out of poverty. And yes, will be say, someone see fact, you can check, Google it. Deng Xiaoping from 1978 to 1989 took 700 million people out of poverty. It is so big, will say, oh, it cannot be done. That person has mental issue. Because we'll be here. And you cry 40 million cry you do. With all the abundance of natural resources. And we are still suffering. So for me, I'll say it and say it again. I'm not going to entertain anybody who will come and tell me, say, oh, let's support MPP to break 8 because the alternative is scary. That alternative gave me $1 for CD 20 pesos. However you see it, say it's so scary, no. They gave me $1. Which is sad. Now you 4 CD 20 pesos. Who are also when you're scary, no? $1 to 16 CDs. Why didn't know? Why didn't know? Because I didn't know. Who can't tell me say the alternative is scary? Who can? And you say you wouldn't be. A boo among ni magana fonti. And I'm more kasasa. Because I'm bugana for you will not talk like this. It's Ghana for one more say alternative near scary, no. Omo scary. Omo ya crop. Mammy, ye who ye. Ombe dada ye. Thank you. We need visionary leaders. So we will go to the alternatives. Because you won't be that. That alternative did not give us $16 cities. That alternative, you know, one man benya a friend is saying a 33 billion. That alternative, no, ne baby and ko tonsu munam 6 million and go see restaurant twetwe 6 million US dollars. Switzerland was very poor, early 70s. Normal food were potatoes. That is true. Switzerland, a friend is saying Ireland, Great Britain. Omono, no potatoes. What acronym will go to a diamond box? I walk to school. What but tie? What's sorry? Now I'm defending NPP. I'm defending NPP. And so who defend the NPP? Who mommy what the adiasa? Who mommy chin at the gallon? Echo pays you. Ejari. A kufuado ba. Okoni fi a shower. Ne de wa. Sha. Ne de wa no a shower. Who mommy the bucket na mabonting. Krasini. Who see me defending? Who you krasini? We need me. And defending your mind, we here. What do you see? The most important thing is we need to understand. And the most important thing is this government led by Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, over failure. This government, said they will never go to IMF. Omako anaomonkoye. Bibusa, Ashefo. Bibusa. Almost about 200 and something a more share. Bibusa. 210 ewa. Bibusa. Omako IMF anaomonkoye. Omunomka say, Omonko IMF dawo. MPP say omo nko IMF da. Bibi samu omako and omo nko. Ekufuado say me ba meti fuel so. Omatumo and omo nte so. These are questions Ghana for ye bisam. And Mesa about a year captain smart video ni bi. Munya about and a year adwuma. And a Friday. Friday. What you say? Maybe pay your BB. So say, hey, your fire is too much. I say, you don't understand. I don't for your more BBC. I say my fire is too much. And I'm saying, my man answer. Within the PA free office or BBC office or, and I'm going to call outside to have lunch. Now I say, me call my point to be a chance on share deal with no one share me say. Remember, maybe someone me can't see be a chance ewo home. Timine ko kakra na ma catch na ma sa channel landmarks in your baby one ma channel. They say kai we me can't see be a chance o. Timine ko say dey na wo kakra ma me hwe we na wo be ka be a chance ma dey na wo kana so nya botre kwa kodidi. Wo didi we na wo me a eno e be di nkom. Ko e bia na wo no kasa wo kan na bia wo de ekom de kan. But wo me a adwene no e be ya adwuma to be kasa yi no sere. Didi we na kaje say on baby a wo ye adwuma no on baby a wo ye adwuma on street na wo ye adwuma wo so no na yekum nipa wo woni de ntia na yekum nipa na nipa na mo ye di o minor show mansa no be corrupt. It is our street that wo na yekum kofo e ho na the term kick the bucket every by because na yekum mo by hanging ye kick bucket no na ahoma rope no na so wo mo. Iti mimi de na make no kra de mi nkum nipa wo adwuma no a wo yema enkromfo no omu kum nkofo bi because nkofo bi were corrupt. TV ora Kwame so 65 plan. Oh wow, obey with us. He said alternative gave our diamonds to his brother and 4 years of doing so. This alternative is also giving Ghana, the whole Ghana, no? Alternative, they saw the diamond, no? But this alternative, no? A Japan document said the alternative is giving everything as a will to Amwetia or for repaying. So Nanaya Mensa, that is what this government, no, or no one and your diamond pay. Or the Japan document was say no a whale, Ghana and a whale into a more William or Mabushi for. And that's where. Into what can you of once and what anyway. Yenti captain. Yentway and commons. And Chamino be see because I said me corner may have a dinner. Many on the David Bell program and Argentina. The baby CCR, but before then, I may be CCR. Yenti a year captain. Crazy.
Billion. America persisted billion. The whole America kakrakaya that way. Adam America san ye fe aye great biom America 60 billion. Ghana nya close to 100 billion US dollars. Gold per. Uko mu kwan ye aboa wo sori ase MPP. How Jimmy Flynn so kra na mani so ndam ho. Close to 100 calculation ye nyame na me ye o. Eda guguru efia wo kan say. Guguru
Onuya machi o. Ye tie captain.
It's Ghana for then a higher dream. What is wrong with us as people? If we can nipa if ya nipa buying 2 or Ghana, we will do 2 million out of the 30 million people in this country. It's really a funny say every year Biano are buying $3 billion from gold sika on fanya salaries. remuneration and $3 billion. Sikana beka do say. Ebeden the minister fee. Office of the Special Prosecutor or the 13 money counting machines. If you hear the kind sika. Office of the Special Prosecutor or the Makumako 13 ecosystems like that. Party them can on the country. Woman can sika sa do hwe dum kuno. This can woman can we. Pabrani baku fo.
Busumi bia. Omo elefti sika every US, every Ghana, and the by UK. Omo di be free Ghana, echo US. Omo di be free Ghana, echo Guyana. Busumi bia. 2019 America che Ghana for say Ekufu Adom ebusuan for ye billionaires. Omo ya kronfo. People thought say oh now ye di agro because sometimes no enye nsem nyina na me betina ha America when about me enye nsem nyina na America. Me have told you say I'm a son of a charcoal seller. Me but as for information there it will be sa baby omo investment na so ye won ofo omo so no omo my information tinu yenim and they are obi a friend is saying presidential at large ambassador at large all because you see a man diplomatic passport no the free sikano any free Ghana e could be mine because they know clearly they will lose this election the chrono ni ebo and your my Ghana the ABCC in your hospital be you call bubu la polyclinic ye bubu no besi na ye nsim wie ye bubu aye bungalows e bubu judges for edan e bubu a friend is saying aye other people's aye properties you see ABC Nyankopon sorry die and the millions of dollars and the day to amena and people still follow this particular wicked government, insensitive government.
Yeah, the money counting machines are for 9 hours. Make 19, 9 hours. A machine, machine makuma could do me and son. Don't share them. I yentimi and Kaya. And see, Office of the Special Prosecutor statement on they say, and several undisclosed amounts of money.
These people are thieves.
Onuya.
Thank you so much.
Let me cast out what if say more chief of staff in office or impress of $1 million per day?
Oh, chief of staff, really, no, didn't hold rough. Some man. I mean, penny so doing on my gun, only the quantity frame up, quantity. Young boys need Land Cruisers, quantity.
On spending. Chief of staff office, yeah, Charlotte.
Onuya machio.
Captain.
But your chief of staff office, you get it from way. And I get a from chief of staff office. Over $1 million interest per day, every day. $1 million now. Spend it. It's a bosume back.
Napco boys are here, Juma. Omaketia, Ekemu, 10 months, Yintia Omoka. Youth in afforestation, I hear Juma 1 year, 6 months, Yintia Omoka.
Office of the chief of staff was spending $30 million. Presidency. Say, I feel you would do. We will blow 3.9 billion. Go check one document.
One I will support you.
Only 3.9 billion.
Where the money go? This Sikano way. Sikano way.
No, me person talk was no team ye. This week they know 3.9 billion. Ba me so kobo na podi. Here the timetable beba. Kumase no me na ho. Aye so by Thursday. Going first almost somebody come KNUST Mammy no because my hammer for bands almost a couple bank on Goffan. But you're funny and Tunche. Say, oh, my clear about me. Into Queen running me to Kumase. You're funny Tunche. Sika buying a tier for middlemen. Samonje, Dianimu, Mukodi Animuje, Mukodi Animuje. The last time I checked, it's almost 52 billion.
Now, I'm going to see a crab on a year watch party, kinky party. Now, I go for
the finance minister that catch our parliament. Sir, your companies will come here. A buying for Bob Bessia. One more percentage, and Moji Ajumwa. Oh, no one can any company come.
No company.
But me and can't say and say, yeah, the gold for oil, and I guess I can gold for oil. Yeah, the gold make us support oil now. And then my petrol boy, Abafom. But what say petrol boy Abafom?
Abafom, more busa about data. Abafom, petrol
no, transgene. Jai Jimino. That trans not drink Jai Jimino, bra. When the 47 Jai Jimino. Oh, Jai. Now come and bring shop a blade depending if I would who had better for minimum. Oh, Jai. Trans not drink. Obian why I do to clone and double machine.
Share the video. Drink.
And say I drink it to every week here. Trans not drink Jai Jimino. 47. There's a gold for oil. Yeah, the gold na cost support oil. No mum oil no bono kwa na cost no. Nti yeah the gold no koya na say yamfanko.
Baumia, na Baumia no kwa share bo ma eye chief imam bi. Wan ko di bo share so. Baumia oya zatana. Baumia 419. Me say oya wise than Akufo. Baumia. Ope president dey do ko asori dem sa. O si ehwe anim say Jesus Christo beba. Akwawe owo friends the nkramofo doswa enkontimi nya de oyi ope president editi Baumia hey oye wicked na Baumia nya ono no man yire ene na busuanfo kobubu Kennedy adamfo efie no ode be shelter homes ama ehiafo man enya Baumia ade onim oye wicked otuma na watu aba my friends the Boko Haram. Wicked man, evil. They be no say bopping his head like a lizard. Come on, let's be serious. Hey, have you forgotten so soon? The reason why Akufo-Addo did Baumia by was because of the economy. Or choppy success kakra wa economy no. Obejina bonti Ghana no say what cheap dollar no di Safwana ma opon when then IGP because he wanted to brag. Say onim and $1 in number. And the people are you sit here and you want us to make hey.
Bibini and Nipo
Baumia. And I'm on the Democrat. Which Charlie. At this particular point in time, Crady, you know, I ain't kind of crap. Baumiano. Oh. Hey. Me share video bi na mabwa ma MPP for no mati Akufo-Addo o ka se nko no na ye ma atamils ne mahama and $1 ye 2 cedi. Hey, the man was very desperate to become a president and steal Ghanaians. O se nko no ye president and $1 ye just 2 cedis and can you say to Ghanaians, I'm sorry, I'm going to go and think about myself. And $1 and I'm 16 cedis. On be pa cha umpoda. Unrespected Ghanaians in Punkazo, Ghana for me, Pamucho, with the Ankoyi, Mufanchame, Ankoyi, Mama, with the Ankoyi, Papa, on Timber Pacho. This is a manner, Tnasika says, and $1 here, $1, a 2 cedis, or no, or no, Koyama paying at the time, and Kobe Pacho. And yet, you people follow some people who are homono. When they speak, they can't even respect their own words. People who always break their own words. People who cannot even honor their own words. Kofi can be uncle.
Netherlands Amity.
So who near Juma? Untumi ko free phone. iPhone am the video. We go free. Make you next year June. Yeah, the man simply because me we Juma paper toilet. And yes, me TV. Say me ye.
Obi paper toilet will be crucial. Ede be ye etumi de si dan si eye japade wo Ghana. Why not take Ghana or no wo go diamond box and manganese aya create a system or betia paper toilet so say or no so they beto asase bi and no beto japade wo bi krum abrochiri. Oko kan obega say oh why are you this then abrochiri dey sno one sno. Wo Jimmy here no. School na makọ. Oko say mo de be Jimmy. Ana monya nkofo mo di machi no mo so esuso mo so na mo Jimmy. Oh good, what diamond, oh bauxite, or cough when you free crooning, you are not even concerned. You are not even worried. What if you papa? What if you now what there's gold, diamond, bauxite, manganese, be I will feel a chapadi when you now will feel and so mama, sorry, no more free will fear, no more cool be fear. Because obi fie no hyehyɛ nneɛma yie a ɔmo nhyehyɛ na ɔmo ahyehyɛ ne ntino ɔmo tumi nya aduane di wo fie no a wo go diamond bauxite ɛkɔm dia na ɛde wo ma onwene ɛna wo ti saa fie no ma ɛkɔm de wo na wo support wo papa no na ɔno nso ɛde sika no ɛsɛ ɔde boa no ɔde hyehyɛ no ɔno nso de wi nneɛma ɔde yɛ nsɛmu ne nsɛmfo wo support saa papa. Now we are wako tempo me chi say ma me mfrɛ me nua no wo free fie no wo tu kwan call aye ya no fie wo no say o mane fie na come de me we are boa
me war residence for Holland. Enti Ghana na ejuma ni ho na wo se wo ba wo be di president a wo be implement credit system anko be to me free phones no omo free phones na omo ba na ometu aka a omo nya ejuma nye o buy euro ansana me buy euro to unim say the unemployed cannot access the credit system. It's only the employed. You are still in government. See, I urge you, say, try creating jobs. When people have jobs, they will not even think about credit because they have money flowing in their account. They have residual income. Yeah, we Ghana. I want you to try me through now. Timi Ghana assembly because sometimes we see me Ghana assembly boom. But me tiwana me kai the day I try me through now. I'm saying Debbie, manu we mean to me can't.
That's all. I forget Ghana. Okay, I forget Ghana.
Wait to me kumyo. Mama Nui, want to me shutting it down because even in my grave, you remember Dutch passport and PhD. Credit system will never work in Ghana when unemployment is high. So tackle unemployment first, after, and then infrastructure. Because who implemented credit system? Nobody to me go free phone. No, you are not going to hospital. You baby in that. And what's your idea? I drink and I answer. We mean they are chill free. But that's it.
Omu na be kase. Oba umiane de oye fantastic. Me hwehwe ne ono wanga tere ni mu ase. Ntie ne de bepon.
Given the resources at its disposal, one should expect at least 4 to 5 times the quantum of investment that the NDC claims to have undertaken. The close to 33 billion of borrowing that has not been used for infrastructure expenditure could have done so much in this country. If you take $33 billion and ask yourself, what could you have done with $33 billion? You could have solved the water crisis in Ghana. You could have solved our energy problems. Every region in Ghana would have had 1,000 kilometers of asphalt road. We could have transformed agriculture. We could have put in place a world-class hospital in every region. We could have bought 1,000 ambulances for the Ghana Ambulance Service. We could have equipped our existing health and education institutions, and we could have built an additional 600 senior high schools that the government is trying to build currently. And we could have constructed the Accra-Kumasi Paga railway line as well as the Western Railway line. And with all this, we would have still been left with some money.
almost buy no 60 billion US dollars. COVID-19 in Russia, Ukraine won kwa. Near over na way. COVID-19 in Russia, Ukraine kwa. I'm almost 33 billion US dollars. In some now 2016 Okayo. I said Mahama Munya a year 33 billion. Went to me and Yeshri. Was one of the company Omeyan your mama can be Becca. Omenya over 60 billion US dollars. And so much IMF. And the IMF and the FA. And you want such people to break the aid. You want people like this with no credibility, people who lack the intelligence, and Kofu will move very few. Omani ne tietio hono. And ferry adio. Omoya cromphobia no ferry adie. Cromphobia no ferry adie. What you say? Cromphobia no ferry adie. So clearly you see these people. Talk is cheap. When the fundamentals are weak, the CD will expose you. The exchange rate will expose you. Today, exchange rate, let's say. To be the way a chat to. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because for my Ghana, no. Yeah, ma and Kofobi Median.
You heard the Economic Management Committee of the country. Into economic policies now will be driven by you, and I say will be directed by you. I know say he's competent in that area. He's got the focus, he's got the mindset, he's got the experience in macroeconomics, and even as a general academician, only majuma ejumane ena onoso ewo adwempa ne akomapa eni nyansa.
They said all these things in opposition, though, Masa. Unia. Yabeko, I'm moving swaba because Uncle Fowe, you do my chair, they be our venia. Yeah, no before. You did on my chair, no before. You do my chair, no before.
When we say we want to do something, they always say it is not possible.
Oh, Jawa Semo, Wakasadi, Indian Yansan, Akao Kakra. Abusia, Yentie Wina, Emfa Asemno, NC. Obi said that you are coming home now. I've always spoken truth to power. I don't support your John Mahama. So that does not mean that when I sit here and I speak, I'm coming home. I've always told you that MPP and NDC political parties are the same. What you say? It's just that Omono a below performing political party. None of them has taken us out of poverty. Don't think say when I speak truth, it's because I'm speaking truth for John Mahama. I speak truth because truth has to be spoken, irrespective of whoever. I speak truth. It's Ghana first in Namtia. I'm not sitting here because of John Mahama or NDC. I beg you. Anyway, I'm in far way in we na yen twash na me in far in 7 ANC.
Afeti. Hwɛ woto abama MPP a we aboa. I want to repeat this statement. The ticket of Baumia Napo, woto abama wama wo we aboa. Unnim nyansa. Wadwen the fam yetiatia so apeche no apro asai. Enye sa wonye nipa o, wo ye nipa me do. Me bu, me ni so, me kondo, na emom no, wo yesa, se obi ndo omanya, onye nipa, oye kwasea. Se obi ndo omanya, onye nipa, oye beast, aboa.
This is where you did assembly BC. Whether so we NDC, we MPP, be bold to speak truth to your political parties. You have to think about Ghana first. My Ghana and Kosovo, home first. MPP, say it, be bold. You are also a stakeholder. You own your own thoughts. Don't let politicians think for you. Don't think for politicians also. Think for one more mame disabled. Now there is no system to help them. Think about the needy, the poor, the vulnerable. And what society? Think about these people, because these are the people that we need to think about. This is where Mede Eye and Sempano Mede Besi. Yami Adomuzwa who always speak truth to power. I'm not here to speak to make you happy. I'm here to speak truth. Send your tear. God bless you all and have a great weekend.